This video is for my men. And I didn't think I would make this video, but y'all are leaving comments and they're just nice. And I can tell that you all are paying attention to what's going on. But some of y'all out there know that y'all want to get married to mature women. You don't want 20-year-olds. You don't want women that are your kids' ages. So I'm going to talk to my men over 40, probably over 50, because I talk to the women over 40. So y'all are my over 50 men that are distinguished, your experience. You all are men that we adore and we appreciate, and just men that are just easy to love. I'm telling y'all older men, I just, my honey, I love him. He's my Superman. So I want to talk to you all about some of these women that you're encountering, because I know Kevin Samuels was trying to talk to us. I actually met with Kevin Samuels personally. I paid to meet with him because I met my husband. I could tell he was really serious and I'm really into him. And I'm like, I don't want to mess this up. Like, how can I get an edge? And Kevin was like, what do you mean an edge? And I'm telling, he's like, well, what did he say? And I said, he said everything's perfect. He said, well, it is. Basically he told me, put your privates up. No, if you feel like you keep wanting to do more and more and more, that's masculine. That man is happy. He said over 50, he's not playing games with you. If he says that he's happy, he's happy. And I was like, okay. And then here go Kevin told me, I am the edge and I need to be teaching women. So 5 minutes was on me and the other 45 minutes of the call, 50 minutes was on teaching women, which I was like, no, I don't want to do it, but I'm here now. So anyways, my men, let me talk to you for just a minute. My husband, at the time of this video, he'll be 55 this month. So I told him, I said, you're a senior citizen. We're going to use that discount, get the senior coffee. But I am 45. He's 9.5 years older than me. I'll be 46 this year. And we are still in the same generation. We like the same music. We listen to Jodeci. We'll listen, we'll watch Soul Train things. So we really like the same movies. We are in the same generation. And it works really, really well for us. We were both divorcees. So I know that if you're watching this, you're probably a man that's been divorced. And you know what? There are so many, well, I won't say so many, there are some nice, amazing women over 40 that are mature, that really are getting it. And I'm doing my best to help. I promise you I am. But what I want to tell you all about dating, I met my husband on Match.com. And when my daughter put me on there, I wasn't really interested. But my daughter was like, Mom, you need to date. So we met on Match.com. And my husband was serious from day one. He sent me a message. I didn't really respond to the first one because it was like, hey, beautiful, like Aaron. I'm like, he's just playing games. So women don't really like that, y'all. But he did it. So the following week, he was just consistent. He said he was going to reach out till I responded. And he was like, have a blessed Sunday. Something that was beautiful. And I was like, okay. He caught me with the blessed Sunday. And so I responded, and he was consistent. We spoke on the phone that Sunday, and he was adamant about seeing me. He did not want to have this phone texting conversations. He sent me a picture, said, this is who you're talking to. Now, y'all can see I like videos. So when he did that, actually that day I was like hula hooping in my house. I exercise a lot. I was like, look, this is who I am, da 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 da. I feel like putting no makeup on. This is my natural self. And this is my natural self right now. I wear lipstick. I love lipstick. And I like have my eyebrows done. But this is my skin. And I wear this little motorcycle cap with my hair. This is my hair. So he could see who I was, just like I could see who he was. And we went out on our first date on a Tuesday because I was busy. And I was like, well, my son has a basketball game. He's like, oh, I'll meet you there. Okay, he met me there. Now, I was a little late. He was, of course, early. He's a military man, and he's a Mason. My husband is awesome. So he's like, where do you want to eat? I'm like, Burger King's up the street. He laughs to this day. I was like, I had $300 budgeted for our date. I'm like, are you kidding? So, and I could talk more and more, but what I want to tell you all as men over 50, now y'all younger men, listen, I got a young son. I don't know nothing for y'all. Y'all go back and listen to Kevin. But for my older men, what I want to tell you is this: you are amazing, especially if you want to get married again and do this again. My husband knew from, even before me, he was like, I knew I wanted to get married again. Within 2 weeks, he even asked me, would you consider getting married again? And I was like, yeah, I guess. He was so consistent with phone calls, text messages. He did everything he said he would do. He was very dependable. If he came up to my home, he always came like bearing gifts, pillows for my bed, bread for the refrigerator, milk for the refrigerator. I mean, that's what y'all do. Y'all love to give and protect and provide. That's what you do. That's your nature. But in response, for what I was reciprocating was my nature was to nurture. my nature was, what could I come over here and do? How could I cook for him when he showed up to the house? I was always cooking these meals. My husband loves to cook, so he loves to cook for me too. But it was, if he texted me, I respond. I didn't play no games with him. And if a woman, if you're watching this, I played no games. My husband was not playing any games, and neither was I. Um, the other things there are like, I know, I quickly wanted to know what my husband's love language was and his attachment style. And I talk about this book called Attached. His love language is affirmations. And I love to love that way anyway. And I remember one day I was just here, I was preparing for, I have a company and I was preparing for something and I had to write something out. And he gave me a paper, but while he was cooking, I was sitting here at his house writing something out. And it was a love letter to him. And the next time I came over, he had framed it. We went on a trip. He printed out the pictures. I mean, my husband does things like that. We have cards, we have stacks of cards. So I learned that he likes things like that. So guess what? Every single day since we've been together, like serious, I write him love notes. Every single work day he comes home, there's a love note, his ice water, because I work from home, and I have a snack for him, whether it's sliced apples or pecans or just something is waiting. I put like it's over in a little corner over there. And you probably could see like the little notes, these little, let's see here, like right there's like purple, that those are notes. They're sticky notes. And I know he enjoys that. There's a book, The Way of the Superior Man. If you all, mostly men aren't gonna read these, but at least look at Shahrazad Ali's The Signs a Black Woman to Make a Good Wife. I had to learn with my husband, and I'm probably driving y'all crazy because I'm kind of all over. But when we talk, if I'm shifting the conversation, I'll say, okay, move in the conversation. Every time I'm starting a new topic, move in the conversation. So I'm very mindful of how I communicate, communication, chemistry, compatibility, and I care. The other thing is, there's a book I really like about how to love a Black woman. And this, if you want a Black woman, I don't care. I don't care if you want white, black, yellow, blue. Shoot, all women right now are kind of lacking in traditional values for y'all. So you better get what you can get, okay? But this is the last thing I want to leave you with if you're still here with me. She needs to adore you. I mean, I adore my husband. I respect him because my husband's a little older, veteran, and he's just amazing. But I've heard people keep with him, oh, what you do to get her, and I don't let them do that. I stick up for him because I love him, but I'm very, very blessed. I'm lucky. I always speak honorable. I'm always edifying him. So if you're around a woman and she's playing games, she's not responding, she doesn't make you feel good. That's my role, as to be happy and to add value to his life and make him happy, to be his peace, his pleasure, his paradise. If she's not being your peace, she's stressing you out. What, seriously, do you want to go through that again? If she's not your pleasure, if she's not doing things that are aesthetically pleasing, even if she's a little overweight, y'all, please be patient with us, like we patient with y'all. But it's hard to be over 40. Like I go to the gym every day, even now I'm like, who am I? I feel like I got a belly. And, women, we struggle with those things too. Um, Admire her, tell her her hair is beautiful. My husband knows in the summertime when he comes home, I have these little cute outfits on. We walk to the mailbox and so we live a blissfully boring life. I was like, this is what you do when you get old. But your woman needs to adore you. If she doesn't adore you, don't deal with her. Don't do it to yourself again. My husband, I adore him. I respect him, but also it's reciprocated. He provides, he produces. He's very careful about just protecting me and my feelings and being very conscious of how I feel because I'm a woman. I'm a very girly girl. I feel. With him, he thinks, want, like. Okay, so I just wanted to leave y'all that. I want y'all to be encouraged. There's some women out here. I mean, they're learning. I'm doing my part. Y'all need to join the happywifeproject.com. I have a tier for men. You can't see the content and the books and stuff, but I have some content for you. Yeah, well, just join and support the movement. It's $5 a month, but it's there for you all, for my men over 50. Like I said, my younger men, ooh, I don't know. I got a daughter that's married, wanted to be married because she's marriage, wifey material, but she's spoken for. So for my men over 50, these women, they're really trying to get it together. So give them a little bit of grace. If you see that they're going to the gym. And I would say as a trigger point, if you mention like hey, you ever heard a guy, Kevin Samuels? You don't have to act like you know him. Just, oh my God, don't deal with her. He has to be one will reach you to meet, spit out the bones and palatable. But if they hate him, then they're probably not going to be the type of woman that's going to want to serve you, love you, respect you, honor you. And again, I'm speaking to masculine energy providing men. As we get older as women, my husband takes exceptional care of me, but I take exceptional care of him. Like, we are both givers in the relationship, but I believe in the past we may have been givers with takers. We're givers and givers. So I'm constantly thinking of ways, how can I serve him? How can I make his life better? What can I do? And sometimes that frustrates him because he's like, I could do it myself. You're trying to make me lazy. And I'm like, I love you. I love you. Isn't that fun? That's our battle in the house. So I'm rambling. Y'all have an amazing evening. My honey's upstairs washing clothes. He loves to wash our clothes. I'm downstairs making sure the kitchen is tidy and clean, and dinner's heated up and things like that, and just making sure that we can have a fun night tonight. That's all life is, y'all. We lead a blissfully boring life, loving each other. And I'm going to tell you, my DEAs, I call you my distinguished, experienced, admirable men. You deserve to be respected. You deserve to be honored. You deserve to be appreciated and admired and adored. If that woman is in head over heels for you, just don't deal with her. Go to the next. Tell her about my channel. Go to the next. Okay? All right, y'all. Bye.